Did you know that while 83% of businesses now rely on an LMS, over 63% of users are either dissatisfied with their current system or actively looking to switch? It sounds surprising, but when you look at what most teams struggle with, it starts to make sense.
Setting up an LMS for your organization can feel overwhelming at first. There are users to add, content to organize, and automations to figure out. But once it's set up right, it becomes your training autopilot running smoothly while you focus on your people. Hi, I'm Max from ProProfs Training Academy. We've helped over 2,000 companies train more than 4 million employees. And what we've learned is simple. The tools matter, but how you plan and automate training with it matters more. In this video, I'll walk you through a proven 5-step framework to implement your LMS the right way, so it drives real adoption, real learning, and real results. We'll cover how to structure content, deliver role-based training, automate processes, track performance, and launch at scale. And stay till the end for something special to accelerate your success. Let's get started. So where do I begin? With the one thing every company already has: content. The first thing I did was transform my existing training materials into fully structured, learner-ready courses. That includes your presentation slides, PDF manuals, webinar recordings, internal checklists, and assessments from previous sessions. Basically, every dusty file in your shared drive that screams, "We should use this someday." Well, that day is today. Once I had everything together, I uploaded it all to my LMS course library. You can do the same and then use your course builder to organize the content into step-by-step modules that follow a clear learning path. If speed is your goal, try using an AI-powered course builder. I use it when I want to create something fast. You can just type in a topic and it instantly generates a complete course with lessons and quizzes. It saves you hours of manual work. Magic? Not really, just smart software. To make courses more engaging and measurable, I always add timers to lessons. You should too. Timers help control pacing and make sure learners spend the right amount of time on each section. They're especially useful for compliance training like sexual harassment prevention, where you might need a 2-hour completion requirement. With timers, you can meet those regulations and still keep your courses structured. I also include locked lessons, so learners must complete one module before moving on to the next. It's like a Netflix binge, but you have to pass the quiz before hitting next episode. Speaking of quizzes, I always add one at the end of each section to assess knowledge retention. You can use them to spot learning gaps and keep learners accountable. Throughout the course, I include knowledge checks and micro assessments. These short, low-pressure interactions help learners reflect on what they've learned and get immediate feedback. Finally, I insert surveys and feedback forms at key points during or after the course. This helps me understand what's working, what's confusing, and what needs improvement. When you do this, you'll notice the difference between people just clicking through files and actually engaging with your courses. Once the courses were ready, the next challenge was making sure the right people saw the right material. But setting up people was easier than I expected. I imported users straight from our HR system and grouped them by role and department. That way, each team saw only the courses that mattered to them. For example, I assigned onboarding plus compliance modules to new hires, while customer service got customer handling training. You can do the same and instantly removes confusion. I also made sure every team had an internal LMS champion. In my case, that one step made automation even smoother, since LMS champions handled most user-level setup questions. Once everyone was in place, I knew I couldn't manage assignments manually forever. That's when automation came into play. At first, I was manually assigning courses, and it became unmanageable. The moment I enabled automation, everything scaled. Users were auto-enrolled based on role, deadlines went out automatically, and reminders appeared in Slack. Collaboration also became smoother. I shared folders with managers so they could co-build or review content. I remember how useful version tracking and in-app comments were. No endless back and forth emails. Once you put these systems in place, the LMS runs in the background while you focus on strategy. Quick timeout. In case you haven't yet, make sure to like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss out on any crucial detail that helps train your employees effectively. Back to the video. Now, once automation was achieved, it alone wasn't enough. To really make the system seamless, I had to connect it with tools we were already using. Integrations made my rollout smoother. Syncing with our HRIS kept user data up to date, single sign-on meant no new passwords, and pulling in files from Google Drive saved time. But what surprised me most was how much internal training mattered. I ran a few short sessions for admins and managers, and they instantly felt confident using their dashboards. That one move reduced confusion and gave me fewer calls for help later on. When your internal team feels prepared, adoption spreads naturally. Once everything was connected and people were trained, it was time to see if all this effort was paying off. I used to just track completions, but that didn't tell me if training was working. With built-in analytics, I could see quiz scores, learner engagement, and team-level progress. The real breakthrough came when I tied training to business outcomes. For onboarding, I tracked how quickly new hires became productive. For compliance, I looked at incident reduction over time. Dashboards gave managers the power to check their own team's progress without me pulling reports. Suddenly, training wasn't just an activity, it was tied directly to growth. And once the results started showing up in the data, I was ready to go bigger. I didn't launch the LMS to everyone at once. Instead, I started with a pilot group, analyzed their feedback, and refined the courses. That first test round gave me the confidence to roll out to the entire company. When scaling, automated assignments saved me hours of work. I set up automated reminders for 30, 60, and 90-day reviews to keep progress aligned with goals. It felt less like a single project and more like a system that kept improving. Sounds good? Now, here's that special offer I promised you. Everything I just showed you, from course setup to automation and tracking, was built using ProProfs Training Maker, the LMS that's faster than your Monday caffeine hit. And right now, it comes with some pretty awesome bonuses. Bonus 1, you get access to 500 plus expert design courses and over 100,000 quizzes. No need to start from scratch, just plug, tweak, and publish. Bonus 2, the brand new AI course builder. Just type in a topic and boom, full course, ready to go. Bonus 3, the AI quiz generator. Give it a prompt and it builds polished quizzes in one click. And here's something even better. Book a demo this week and you'll get a free one-on-one coaching success session. That's an hour with a real training expert who will help you craft your plan and show you exactly how to make it work. Plus, it's all backed by a 60-day risk-free trial. Run a real program, launch a real course. If it doesn't help, cancel. No pressure, no guilt. And let me stress, this isn't just about selling you a tool. It's about helping you implement an LMS effectively in your organization so it actually works the way you need it to. Before we wrap this one, tell me, what's the strangest LMS course title you've ever seen? I once came across Corporate Buzzwords 101, Synergize or Die Trying. Drop yours in the comments. And if this walkthrough helped, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's about to roll out an LMS. See you in the next one.